afternoon, everyone. We have a new microphone. Hello, testing, testing. First, well, the UN talks of Afghanistan, on Afghanistan in Bonn, have produced a document. At around 1 a.m. Bonn time last night, the four parties and the United Nations, with the United Nations, agreed a text which lays the groundwork for an interim administration to take office in Kabul as soon as possible. The interim administration will be assisted, as you know from previous reports, by a special independent commission for the convening of the emergency loya jirga and a Supreme Court for Afghanistan, to clear up some confusion over numbers that I may have caused the day before yesterday. The numbers for the interim administration are 29, including a head of that administration. So 28 members and a chairman. The numbers for the independent commission, the special independent commission for the convening of an emergency loya jirga, are 21, separate. And those who serve in the interim administration will not serve on the independent commission. So now we have a roadmap to a free and independent Afghanistan over a period of 2.5 years, leading in the end, we hope, to a new constitution and free and fair elections. And if I may add here that the document reflects the will and wishes of the people represented here, who represent the people of Afghanistan at this stage. We know it's an imperfect representation, but we have said this time and time again, it's an important first step. You have to start somewhere, and it's an important first step towards the establishment of a fully representative, broader-based, gender-sensitive, multi-ethnic government down the line. What's the next step? Today, Mr. Brahimi is discussing names. We have, and I'm very pleased to announce, that now we at last have lists of names from the four parties, including the United Front. We have about 150 names now in our possession, and the UN team, in consultation with the Afghan parties, is distilling these lists and creating, if you will, a shortlist that will then be submitted to the group as a whole later on today. We are acting as facilitators, as mediators, as brokers, if you will. We are helping them bring this list down to the 28 that they feel would be perfect to serve their country in the next 6 months. And we are also going to assist them in their selection of a leader. The last remaining item will be to decide when this agreement takes effect. There's a blank space where we're going to insert a date. The interim authority shall take office as of blank. And we're going to fill this blank sometime today, we hope, in consultation with Professor Rabbani in Kabul. We're going to find an appropriate date for all concerned, taking into consideration rapidly changing events in Kabul and in Afghanistan, taking into consideration the month of Ramadan, and taking into consideration the urgent need of the people for a transfer of power.
Associated Press, I know that the UN was not involved in the drawing up of the names by the four groups, but can you